We have been using the terms acid, bases, and salts. Let us have a formal introduction to these terms. In chemistry, each term has a definition. These definitions are strictly followed. There are several definitions of acid and base. The very first, the definition based on observation. Acids are substances which are sour in taste, release carbon dioxide from carbonates, release hydrogen sulfide from sulfides, react with metals, the reactive metals like zinc and iron to release hydrogen, turn pink solution of phenolphthalein colorless, and turn blue litmus red, the methyl orange solution pink. Similarly, the base is bitter in taste and soapy to touch. It releases ammonia from ammonium salts and hydrogen with amphoteric metals such as aluminium and zinc. They turn colorless phenolphthalein solution pink, red litmus blue, and methyl orange yellow. This definition is the easiest to demonstrate. It is the one used to give the initial introduction and distinction between acids and bases. The next is the definition given by Arrhenius. Svante Arrhenius was the first person to classify the substances as acids and bases based on structure. Arrhenius' theory, introduced in 1887 by the Swedish scientist Svante Arrhenius, suggested that acids are the substances that dissociate in water to yield electrically charged atoms or molecules called ions, one of which is a hydrogen ion, that is H+, and that bases ionize in water to yield hydroxide ion OH-. It is now known that the hydrogen ion cannot exist in water alone. Rather, it exists in a combined state with a water molecule as the hydronium ion, H3O+. In practice, the hydronium ion is still customarily referred to as the hydrogen ion. The acidic behavior of many well-known acids, for example, sulfuric, hydrochloric, nitric, and acetic acid, and the basic properties of well-known hydroxide, for example, sodium, potassium, and calcium hydroxide, are explained in terms of their ability to yield hydrogen and hydroxide ions respectively in solution. Furthermore, such acids and bases may be classified as strong or weak acid and bases depending on the hydrogen ion or hydroxide ion concentration produced in the solution. The one which easily produces hydrogen ion would be a strong acid. The one which reluctantly produces the hydrogen ion would be a weak acid. In the same manner, if an hydroxide produces the hydroxide ion very easily, it's a strong base. If it is reluctant to produce the hydroxide ion, it's a weak base. The reaction between an acid and a base leads to the formation of a salt and water. Water is the result of combination of a hydrogen ion and a hydroxide ion. The chemical formula of Arrhenius acids are written with the acidic hydrogen first. For example, sulfuric acid is H2SO4. Hydrochloric acid is HCl. Perchloric acid is HClO4. The hydrogen, which is acidic, is first.